Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here at the intersection of Bathurst Street and St. Clair Avenue West here in Old Toronto. Not too far from where I live, actually, but I did not come from home. I came all the way from friggin' Richmond Hill. And it's the height of rush hour. As you can see, it's around 4:15 p.m. on Friday, October 11th. As we're getting ready for the long weekend. It is Thanksgiving long weekend, of course, that being on Monday. And I've restarted my intro because that elevator in there caught my eye. So I went inside, but after about like a minute and a half, I just saw it like going up. I thought it would be like too busy. Like, you know, forget it. I can always come back next week. I don't even live too far from here, so not a problem. And I just got off an utter garbage Nova Arctic, but one was actually significant because I was just on 9,000, which is the first ever one built for the TTC. I think it's around 11 years old. Those piece of trash buses. At least you have better Arctics for sure. And I think I'll just add that as a blooper. So it's been a while since I've done a walking video here on Bathurst Street. We're gonna head towards downtown. And I'm not sure what neighborhood this is. It might be Witchwood. And here is Vaughan Road. And as you can see, it brought the summer clothes out again because it is hot out here. It's around 21 degrees Celsius. And I'm definitely properly dressed for for this mild weather, but at least it's nice and sunny out. And as I was saying, I was all the way up in Richmond Hill today. Look at that, another building here. All right, well, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, there's another elevator. As I said, I'm gonna come back here whenever and film these two elevators. All right, well, they both gave me an idea. There's two squirrels. Just hanging around there. Well, I was gonna make a video walking down this part of Bathurst yesterday, but I've been out for quite a while, like near downtown, North York as well, so I was like, forget it. Since I got a little bit of time, even though I just came from far, let's just make this walking video. It's been a while since I did a walking video on the street, so. I got a couple of apartments here, some storefronts. So what I did today was, I went to Richmond Hill. I filmed like 3 or 4 elevators there. I filmed a walking video in Richmond Hill. And then I hopped on the Viva bus from Bernard Terminal, went all the way down to Finch. And then I took the subway to Eglinton. And then I took the depressing 32 across the Bathurst. It was only when I got on the 32, I was thinking, hey, let me just make another walking video down Bathurst. And as soon as I got off the 32, the 7 was there. I honestly thought I would never make it. And I'm so glad I did, because I would have been waiting another 17 minutes, which is atrocious. Because it's rush hour. There should be more buses here. Nonetheless, at least I'm here now. And since I stepped into that office building without even actually filming the elevator, I guess the next time I have to come will be like early afternoon when it's not so busy. So yeah, now I got 2 elevators on my list to film. And again, I can come anytime because, again, I live not too far from here, so. This might be the Hillcrest district. This is the community center. And you guys might have guessed it, but I am going to be walking down to Bloor Street and Bathurst subway station. and then I think I'll just head home. But the thing is, though, how should I get home? Because my place is just a kilometer west of Bathurst Street, and I could just get off at like Briar Hill or Elm Ridge Drive, or sorry, Roselawn, and then I could just walk, or I can just hop on the subway instead. I mean, it'll get me there faster. You know, take a line 2 to St. George and up to Glencairn. I'll think about it. But at least today's been a productive day so far. Filmed several elevators, 2 bus rides, a walking video, and another one today. It says hospital quiet, but maybe there used to be a hospital here, and then they might have like demolished it or something. And coming up is Davenport Road, and also we'll be passing by one of the TTC's most important facilities, the Hillcrest Complex, which includes a streetcar body repair shop. And it was 2 weeks ago I did a couple of videos there. It was open to the public. They had a wide variety of old and new buses, including 6000, which is TTC's newest electric bus. It's a new Flyer. And then they had like the 2 hybrid buses from last year, a Nova and a New Flyer. And of course a restored GM New Look. And then of course a CLRV, a Peter Witt and PCC streetcar. So all the icons of Toronto Transit, all on display at Hillcrest. They do a lot of important and major work on our surface vehicles. Check out the videos I did 2 weeks ago. This is also the facility where they do a lot of refurbishment on the buses that are in their like midlife stages. Like right now, they're rebuilding the 2018 Novas. And there are plans to expand the facility and possibly convert it into a streetcar facility as well. So as you can see here, construction starts as early as fall of this year for approximately 5 years. Oh, there's the 7. Sorry, the 90. The 90 comes here, I forgot. As you can see right here. By the way, the videos I did at Hillcrest, they got like 2,000 views in like 24 hours. Like, that's so crazy. People really love the transit videos. I'm glad I got my first look at the new XC40. Looks different from here because it's not only the regular working day at Hillcrest, but I see 2 buses parked over there. I see an NG hybrid and a 2010s Nova, although I cannot tell what year that Nova is from, or the NG hybrid. But yeah, the parking lot here 2 weeks ago, it had the buses on display. Unfortunately, nothing to see here. I bet you a chance the 2 buses that were involved in that fiery accident, not even just north of here at Bathurst and Eglinton, they're probably gonna get some major work done here, because one of them was pretty much burnt in the fire. People have been speculating it'll be retired, but it's not gonna happen. Because besides, like, these buses are only a year old, right? It wouldn't make sense to retire them when they've been in service for just a year, right? It was 7100 and 7303. I still don't get why they haven't charged the prick that was going way too fast, causing that stupid freaking accident. Like, it was people today. Again, they have no class or fucking respect. And look what they're building here. Probably more condos. Again, they've been They're starting to transform DuPont Street. Make it not look as gritty as before. Well, they got some new apartments up. And there's the CP rail line. This specific rail line actually runs through all 6 boroughs in Toronto, all 6 of them. And they should really restore this as a passenger line and probably rebuild the Midtown Summerhill train station at Yonge. Be like a relief for Union Station. I don't know, judging by the way this is designed, it may not even be an apartment building. It might be like a commercial building or an office building. Who knows? And here's DuPont. And here's one of the most notable diners in the city, open 24 hours, Vesta Lunch. I've been there once, that was like 2 years ago. Really like their grilled cheese sandwich. Like they have a wide variety of great diner style food. It's been around since the 1950s. So decades they've been around. All right, now we'll go to the other side here. Let's get one here. It's a very iconic staple of this neighborhood. Bet you by any chance people come here like late at night when they're finishing up a shift or whatever. So now we're not too far from Bloor. I could probably get down there in the next 8 minutes. And then I'll just head home. I think for now, I have my sights set on taking the subway. Because if I take the 7 Bathurst, not only I'm going to get stuck in traffic.
So she's cool, yeah?
But also then, once I get off at like my stop at Roselawn, I'll have to walk an extra 15 minutes. Like, why do that when I could just easily take the subway? It may be 2 lines, 1 transfer, but I'm gonna have to. It'll be much easier for me, right? I think we might be in the Annex neighborhood, and I think we're officially in downtown Toronto. Officially. And you see those new developments up there. It's on the site of the old Honest Ed's bargain store. Again, a very, very important icon of our city. I used to go in there a lot of times. They closed down in 2016. I didn't go on its last day, but I went like 3 days before its closing. I remember they had like an old Northern elevator in there too. Honest Ed's was just so fun, man. It's a shame they had to sell the building and then close it off, demolishment for this, but at least the Mirvish Village district is really coming along. And then just down the street is a notable diner called George's. I think I've been there once. Just a mix of like residential, just a mix of like old houses here, and then some like small businesses and convenience stores across the street. Here's Wells Street. Now it's just after 4:30. Oh, now I gotta use the bathroom. Well, that's because I was thirsty while I was in Richmond Hill. Like I didn't have a bottle of water, and I felt like having a coffee. So I got to Finch Station and I got myself a large iced coffee, and then I drank it pretty fast while I was riding the subway to Eglinton. Now I gotta use the bathroom, but I can wait. Average, it'll take me around like 20 minutes just to get home. If not, then 30. I'm not sure if I walked between St. Clair and Bloor and Bathurst last year or the year before. I can't even remember. I know I did in September of 2021. That's when I was really, really starting out. Okay, well, I kind of did in late 2020. Still the COVID pandemic. I got a gimbal. But I wasn't really active into doing that until 2021. Oh my God, they fenced off this building here. Vermont Square. Was that like an office building? I can't even tell, but of course they're gonna freaking demolish this shit and get more condos in. And that's the state of our city. Oh look, Americans can vote from Canada. The US election is in a month from now. Wow. Yeah, because we do have a lot of American citizens living here in Canada. And they have the choice to vote for our next president from right here in the Great White North. It'll be interesting to see what will happen on the 5th of November. Man, oh man. Cute. I think that's the same bus I was on. It's gotta be the same one. Nope, 9017. And then there's another Vaughan Road bus. For over a year now, but 90 has extended to Bathurst Station because of construction at St. Clair West Station. They said by next month it'll return to its normal routing. And we're almost at the end. I haven't seen a single 7 Bathurst bus heading southbound. See, that's how long I would have been waiting if I just missed it at Eglinton. And here's Bathurst subway station on the Bloor-Danforth line. It is the northern terminus of the Bathurst streetcar, which goes down to Exhibition. But I thought they were going to extend it to Union. There's a local squirrel right next to a subway station, a squirrel, and a streetcar. And there's 9000. Again, that's the bus I was talking about. The first ever one made 11 years ago for TTC. What does this squirrel think about the Nova Arctics? That's what I want to know. There's another Nova bus LFS comes behind me. Of course, the one of the better kind. The elevators inside this medical building are mid. I filmed them before. They're like Fujitech elevators. I didn't really like them that much. And I didn't like my video, so I just scrapped it. And guess what? We made it from St. Clair to Bloor in just 20 minutes. Oh, there's a chief supervisor here. Probably making sure the station's all in order. As this rush hour. Yeah, so on the southwest corner is where Honest Ed's was. Long gone now, guys. And I've been to that Pizza many times. I haven't been in years, though. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap things up here. Bathurst and Bloor. So guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos and check out my others as well. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it if we could get more. Get me up to that big number. And happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Canadians out there. Enjoy your long weekend and give thanks to your friends, family, and loved ones, of course. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Adios. Peace out. And bye-bye. Well, as you guys know, I don't like these buses, but this one is significant because this is the first ever Nova Arctic built for the TTC. That is 9000. All right, right on the 7 Bathurst. Built over 10 years ago. And they're utter garbage. At least we have better articulated buses now. Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here in Toronto, of course. And I think I just found another elevator to ride. I'll be right back.